All right, hey everybody. Thanks so much for tuning in to the WTCF podcast. It's Charlie here hanging out at work today and wanted to go ahead and knock this out just before I got out of the office. And for this week, I wanted to go ahead and talk about the intention. Uh, Never discourage someone continually making progress, no matter how slow. I believe the quote comes from Plato, and I think it's important to go ahead and embrace the fact that it can be really, really difficult to make progress and then kind of celebrating that along the way. So we shouldn't really like tell people they can't if they're continuously making some form of progress towards what they're working, whether that be something physical or mental or whatever else it is. To just give them an opportunity take a step forward. So what I like to think about for this one, I might have spoken about it before. There's another quote from Usain Bolt, and he says, "I trained, or is it here? It is. I trained 4 years to run 9 seconds, and people give up when they don't see results in 2 months." So I think we can be really hard and negative on ourselves, especially when we feel slightly discouraged, or we get discouraged from somebody else, or maybe we feel it a bit internally, and it can get really tough. And we can even use things like the tortoise and the hare as the example of like just staying consistent is going to be one of the best things to go ahead and help you move forward. So it's really important to make sure that you just kind of find a good pace that you can travel forward. Know that not every day is going to have these leaps and bounds. And again, eventually those things start to add up a little bit. So there's a study where they asked a bunch of people like if they would prefer, I think it's something like $4 or $5 million or like a penny a day doubled for 30 days. And when it got down to, the 30th day, it ends up being like 6, 7 million. I can probably run the math really quick on that one. But again, the slow, steady doubling and just kind of slowly but surely finding our progress makes a huge, huge difference in our ability to do really tough things. So again, it's not like we have to go ahead and get everything done in one day. The idea is that we shouldn't go out there and find ourselves in a spot where we try to stop somebody from trying to progress forward. So again, if you're given the opportunity to give some feedback, try to do it in an uplifting manner to go ahead and push them forward. And again, let's see, here it is. When trying to give feedback, try to filter out the noise and negativity and focus on the constructive aspects. Remember that those who criticize without understanding your journey are often the ones not making progress themselves. So a lot of times people who will discourage us are ones that just want us to kind of stay in our lane or to not progress any further. Because again, a lot of times people don't like change. So I get this is again going to be a really short one. I think the point is really valid in its own right. So as you go out through your week and understand more about this world that we live in, go and do it with this opportunity to encourage other people to make progress, even if it happens to be slow. On that note, good luck.